listen. The matter is debated already and it's closed.
It's
It is debated closed. It's closed in Chicago by all Australians, by everyone.
Mark Lehner.
Exactly. I don't want to hear it. So please, don't say this to me. Don't say this word to me. It's a shame on you, not on me. Don't talk to me. Please, go away from me. Shame on you. Why do you say shame on me? Why? I don't want this man did bad things. I don't want to hear
This man did bad things.
And I am going to call. I want to let this man know to enter this country. I'm going to give my call. I'm not going to tell this.
Even before a word is exchanged, one image, and Mr. Hawass leaves the room. Shame. Shame.
Shame.
I'm willing to debate. I do believe this is a great shame for Egyptology.
Yep.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm sorry, Bhavan is central to the alternative army.
Yeah.
Robert Bauval he's talking about.
As one of the world's leading experts on Egypt, do you have a position, or are you going to present a position on what impact, if any, the excavations of Göbekli Tepe has had on your understanding of Göbekli Tepe? What impact those excavations have on your understanding of Egypt's history?
Oh, you could feel the pain in her soul.
Who did the excavation again? Göbekli Tepe? Yes,
Something was happening in Turkey. Your question about something in Egypt or Turkey?
the impact of the excavations that are going on in Turkey vis-a-vis Egypt's history.
What has been found in Turkey are Egyptian stuff?
No, just as a leading expert on what Egypt's history is, what is the impact of these incredible excavations in Turkey have to do? Well, maybe Graham could explain a bit and then you could comment. Is that possible?
Sure.
I think it's relevant to consider the recent discovery of a gigantic megalithic site in Turkey dated to 11,600 years ago, and to wonder whether we should raise questions over the Sphinx again.
I don't think that what has been said is right. It has nothing to do with anything. In my opinion, we know the nature of the Sphinx. What has been found in Turkey, I don't think, and I don't know if this is true or not. I have, did you ever hear about this? Make the copy.
He hands the mic off to his servant.
Make the copy.
The Turkey, Eastern Turkey actually. 3 to 4 meters high. So
No matter, the radar showed anything, because I don't believe in radar. I have been using radar all the world. It never made any sky. It never made any
Well, I'm afraid the radar does show, and you're discrediting the German Archaeological Institute. And Professor Klaus Schmidt, who sadly passed away a few months ago, a very sincere and decent, hard-working man, who has published his findings on which are not in dispute. Göbekli Tepe is 11,600 years old. It is a giant megalithic site. It isn't very far from Egypt. It is a relevant context in my view. At least it should cause us to have some curiosity about some of the sites in Egypt.
That was Zahi's best moment, highlighting his true nature and his agenda. I'll tell you now, but I have an idea on why they're shutting down the Great Pyramid. Why would you have to do such a thing after finding that there's new chambers that we never knew about? They're gonna close this down. I believe they're gonna plant something. Either A, they're just gonna go in there and take everything out that they don't want people to see, or, you know, it's gonna be manipulated in a way to either not help in discovering its true purpose, like what everyone's been doing for years. But when you find that there's new chambers and new corridors and stuff, then your model has to change to fit that too, right? This is the real scientific approach. So if the model has to change, then we need to know what was there. But if they change what was there before we're able to see it, you see what I'm saying? I also think it may be more malicious to where they plant something in order to help them establish their story that it was Khufu's tomb. Okay? We all know it wasn't a tomb, but you could see tombs look nothing like the inside of the pyramid.
It's the greatest mystery of all time.
Okay, this is all gonna be complete bullshit, this video. Just
Years.
let's
The
see.
world has been attempting to uncover the secrets of the most enigmatic structure in the world,
Yeah,
the
and
Great
you're not letting
Pyramid
anyone
of
do it.
Khufu.
There's the
And
new
now-
chamber. So, you know, this is the stuff I'm talking about. We see it here like this, okay? But they have to shut it down.
Don't talk to me!
And then they're gonna do what?
Go away from me!
After a millennia of exploration, a groundbreaking discovery has been made.
They're gonna put a fucking sarcophagus right over there and say, look, it was Khufu's tomb all
A secret
along.
tunnel that leads inside the pyramid.
I would like to announce,
This guy
in
is
front
gonna
of
do
the
that.
Great Pyramid of Khufu, that Egypt and the Ministry of Antiquities and Tourism to announce a great discovery in Egypt. And this discovery has to go all over the world. Because for the first time, a great discovery found inside the Great Pyramid of Khufu, the most important pyramid in the whole kingdom.
See, like, this is really leading up to what I'm saying. He is just all about Khufu's pyramid, and he's gonna make sure the world knows.
Conference was made to tell the world also that technology can reveal lots of secrets.
Because I don't believe in the radar.
And today, major important secrets have been revealed by technology for the first time. The discovery of a 9 meters tunnel and 2 meters and 10 centimeters wide, found behind the main entrance of the Great Pyramid. And this discovery will reveal to us many important facts about Khufu and his pyramid. And this is why I believe that this discovery that happened today could be the most important discovery of the century. And therefore, Egypt today will enter the houses and the hearts of people all over the world because of this discovery. The discovery of a tunnel 9 meters long.
Okay.
And we found in this tunnel, we found an area on the floor. In the north, there is a square area. That square area, if you look at it, and it doesn't have a stone like the other one. It shows there is something could be underneath. It shows that this is something that we can see, and this is what Dr. Hani should look at it through a survey that we need them to continue the work to find out if we put a robot on that area, what could be underneath.
The new corridor is higher than the main one of 7 meters. This corridor, which is 9 meters longer, with this chevered ceiling, the main reason from my point of view, to relieve the weight of something, to distribute the weight or the pressure.
If we say
A
that
man-made
this
construct.
tunnel is protecting or is holding a stones above something, we cannot say it's a corridor at all. There is no way there is a corridor will be here, because down 7 meters there is another corridor. Between the 7 meters and the tunnel that we found today, there is something
Look how excited
important,
he
in my
is.
opinion, can tell us for the first time that the burial of Khufu is still existed. And
See, the burial of Khufu still exists,
This is what we could discover.
and that's what
I
we
do
could
believe
discover.
the area between the tunnel found and the descending corridor, it should be the real burial. This is my opinion only. The
He tried to save himself there. His opinion. He's got his whole team right there. Remember these guys, because these guys right here are scammers.
real burial chamber of Khufu should be underneath that tunnel. And I'm sure
There you
in a
go.
few months
He
from
just-
now, we can see if I'm saying it's correct or not. But again,
Here we are at the zenith. We're at the heart of the pyramid now. King Khufu's burial chamber. The walls and roof of the burial chamber are lined entirely in granite. And it was within here that the body of the great King Khufu was sealed, ready for his final journey into the afterlife.
She just said it was in there.
We're at the heart of the pyramid in terms of its architecture, but we're literally in the heart of ancient Egypt. I feel like I should be speaking in a whisper because the acoustics are so extraordinary. I think I probably better stop talking now.
again, we are in front of a major important discovery happened inside the Great Pyramid. And this discovery will enter houses and homes of people all over the world for the first time, and Egypt will be the talk of the name of Egypt will be everywhere. And I have to say at the end something very important.
The talk of
We have
Egypt will
people
be
everywhere
everywhere.
still talking about aliens, and people came
There you
out
go.
of the space. And even many people accuse me of hiding evidence about lost civilization.
Yeah, because you
Now,
do.
this discovery can
This is like timeless material right here.
lost civilization. Now, this discovery can tell them anything that we discover inside the pyramid, we announce it for the first time. And therefore, I would like to put a stone from the Great Pyramid in the mouth
In the
of
mouth.
anyone in any place on earth who said that the pyramid built by lost civilization. Because we have the Wadi al-Jarf papyrus that telling us for the first time how the pyramid was built. And therefore, I have to say we are in front of a major
Literally 2 or 3 people clapped right there to see this fallacy in front of them. Shame on this
important discovery that everyone has to decide that and see that this corridor inside the pyramid will lead to more revealing secrets of Khufu pyramid. And thank you.
This incredible discovery
Did he not just say that they were gonna do it? And make sure everyone knows, everyone in the world will know in their homes.
promises to unlock the secrets of the Great Pyramid like never before.
Oh, that's terrible. That's not the secret.
And now, you can be part of this historic moment. Join renowned
No one can be a part of any of it because it's a very controlled situation where they're closing it down to do it. So here we go. Top comment: this guy's ego and pride stands in the way from real archaeology. Yes.
Hundreds of feet up, literally into the air. These guys were magicians. Just
Magicians.
look how brilliantly these courses have been laid. These are perfect. I defy any modern architect to be able to replicate this using the tools that the ancients had at their disposal. I think I probably better stop talking now.
Graham could explain a bit and then you could comment. Is that possible?
Yeah, if Dr. Hawass has heard my talk, you will have seen the images and heard the presentation that Göbekli Tepe has been excavated by the German Archaeological Institute. Institute by Klaus Schmidt. Göbekli Tepe is firmly dated to 9600 BC. It consists of a vast series of gigantic megalithic pillars, more than 70% of which are still under the ground, but revealed by ground-penetrating radar. It raises questions over the origin of civilization, since we have not anywhere in the world before found a gigantic megalithic construction dated to 11,600 years ago. And since Turkey is not very far away from here, and since I at least feel there are question marks over the Sphinx, I think it's relevant to consider the recent discovery of a gigantic megalithic site in Turkey dated to 11,600 years ago, and to wonder whether we should raise questions over the Sphinx again.
I don't think that what has been said is right. It has nothing to do with anything. In my opinion, we know the date of the Sphinx. What has been found in Turkey, I don't think, and I don't know if this is true or not. I have, did you ever hear about this? Make a comment.
The Turkey, Eastern Turkey actually. If you look at the traditional days for ancient Egypt and compare it with Göbekli Tepe, which dates actually from the late 11th millennium BC through the 10th millennium BC. These are two civilizations worlds apart. And I wouldn't call it a civilization in the case of Göbekli Tepe, because civilization is characterized by several features like high culture, religion, etc. So we know about Göbekli Tepe is that those people living 7,000 years before ancient Egyptian civilizations came into being created these circular, say, temples or sacred places. The monoliths are 3 to 4 meters high. So
no matter the radar showed anything, because I don't believe in radar. I have been using radar all the world. It never made any sky.
Well, I'm afraid the radar does show, and you're discrediting the German Archaeological Institute. And Professor Klaus Schmidt, who sadly passed away a few months ago, a very sincere and decent, hard-working man, who has published his findings on which are not in dispute. Göbekli Tepe is 11,600 years old. It is a giant megalithic site. It isn't very far from Egypt. It is a relevant context in my view. At least it should cause us to have some curiosity about some of the sites in Egypt.
If I can take a stand as a person independent on these two respective gentlemen, in my opinion, Göbekli Tepe and Sphinx or Old Kingdom of Egypt can't be compared. They are separated by millennia of history. It's different type of architecture. It's different type of culture, my opinion. And of course, we can't expand on this topic as far as this moment, because most of you are not familiar with the issues. But take some time in the evening, look it up on Google, and you will see if there are common points, common characteristics in between these two places. And I leave it open to your judgment.
The argument about the Sphinx made by Dr. Mark Lanier some years ago was that the Sphinx couldn't possibly be 12,000 years old because there was no other site, no other megalithic site anywhere in the world which was anywhere in the range of 12,000 years old. When we have a major discovery conducted by a respected archaeological institute in Turkey of a major megalithic site which is 11,600 years old, I believe it vitiates that argument against an absence of context for the Sphinx, which is also a megalithic monument.